Click, click, boom. What's going on, faithfuls? The Nothing But Niners crew is back in here, guys. This is the St. Patrick's Day edition of the March Madness at midnight, day 17. We are here because it's the 17th of March, and we got to get some St. Patrick's Day celebrations in. So for you guys, we want to tell all you guys out there, we hope you drank responsibly. We hope you guys got home safely to your loved ones. And for those of you on the West Coast, you may still be out there. Please, please, please don't be afraid to call a cab. I cannot express our concerns enough. Drink responsibly, guys. I'm wearing this crazy ass camouflage because the only green that I got, guys. I'm sorry. I don't have anything green. I
didn't even wear green for this show. I don't even know why.
Yeah, like I just don't have anything green. So before midnight officially gets here, we're gonna take this cheers. Wait, Nick, come back, man. Take the cheers with me. Come on, bro.
Hold on.
Oh, here he's gonna blow it. The shot's gonna come after St. Patrick's Day. We got like 20 seconds, bro.
All right, I'm back.
All right, here we go. We're going to take a St. Patrick's Day shot here. We hope you all are safe out there. Brian, don't drink, man, because you got plenty of time. You got time to kill. Here we go.
Hey,
Salud.
top of the morning to everyone.
All right. Now, guys, it is time to get the questions going. So let's scroll to the top of the chat. And let's start with the very first comment I see. It's from Manuel. He says, so what do you guys think is next for us? Oh, wait, let's figure out a structure here. We got two people. We got three. Maybe we can go around. I'll see how it goes.
Yeah, do just a round robin.
All right. How do you guys think this goes for us? What do you guys think is next for us? Let's go with Brian first.
I think they're probably going to be kind of quiet for the next couple of days. That's what I anticipate. Mm-hmm. And then we'll start looking at, the second tier sort of agents that are out there.
Okay. All right. It's interesting that you say that because I don't think we were very heavy in the first tier other than Trent Williams. The Niners didn't really go after a first round or a first tier free agent, but that has to count. So, it's cool. All right, Nick, this one's going to be for you. Do you feel confident with Brunskill at guard, or do you think we need to get that in the draft or free agency?
I think I feel comfortable enough for this year. I do think it's something that we should address in the draft. You can't even look at me, right? Concentrating on.
I didn't know you could tell I was looking. I was trying, bro. Like this bugging me out.
No, I think that truthfully, I think that we can deal with that for this year. But I think it's something we address in the draft to grow behind Brunskill.
Okay. All right. This comment is from Vinny. So after these great free agency moves, what would you say our biggest need is now? I'm going to look at this and I'm going to say secondary help. Either outside corner or nickel. When you stop and think about the team, Bosa's back. We saw Solomon Thomas get a deal today. That tells me that he was good enough to pass a physical. And the last report that I heard from the doctors that were working on both of those guys was that Bosa was a little bit ahead of Solomon Thomas. And if Thomas was good enough to get a deal, that means he was good enough to pass a physical. That tells me that Bosa is good enough to go now. So I really, really like that. And we kind of heard some of those rumors that if the Niners had made the playoffs, there was a chance that Bosa could have contributed. So it goes with the rumors that we heard. So I'm not really worried about edge anymore. I have to say the secondary. I personally don't have all the faith in the world in Mosley. He'll be a suitable guy, but not the best guy out there. So whether you're replacing Mosley on the outside or finding someone on the inside, we have to do something along those lines. Here we go. This is from Vinny again. Who else would you like to see us sign in free agency, Brian?
I know there's been some talk about Will Fuller. I wouldn't mind that signing. We haven't heard anything, or I haven't heard anything about Quentin Dunbar yet. I still think that would be a great signing for us.
Okay. All right, Nick, this question falls on you, not on purpose. Can you do the Rombo intro? Come on, bro.
I can't do the Rombo intro. Not like Mike.
Nick.
I can't do it like Mike. Mike does it.
Like Mike? They've never heard me do it.
What?
They've never heard me do the Rombo intro.
That's why I said.
No, they heard your daughter do it, though.
That's why I said Mike can do it.
All right, time out. Is the intro just how he yells Niners?
Yeah, that's the intro.
All right, if I do it, you got to do two questions in a row.
All right.
Okay.
Because you do it better than I do.
He goes, Niners!
And all the kids are up now.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, huh? All right. I can't believe I just did that shit on camera. All right, here we go. Nick, 2 questions in a row for you. What do we do with Jimmy? Joe, great question here.
What do we do with Jimmy? It's kind of telltailing right now that we haven't restructured his contract, so therefore it doesn't look like we have too much confidence in him. I think that the fact of the matter is, though, we're trying to wait to see what opens up as a pure upgrade. And if they see that pure upgrade and get that chance, they're going to move on from Jimmy. If not, they feel comfortable enough to move on with him for this year, and then save next year with the cap as well.
Oh, you thought you were done with Jimmy? Well, wait till you see the next question. If Jimmy restructures, that means we're keeping him?
Yeah.
All right, that was quick. Shouldn't have smoked that one. All right, let's see here. Oh my God, people are talking to each other and not asking us questions. All right, we're already down. We're down to 11:54. Okay, here we go. Miss Debbie is next. B, this one's for you. Who do you think would be our best option at nickel? Who out there would give us a win now vibe, a vet, or the top rookie? So you don't have to give us a name. You can pick between the two positions, I guess. If you have a name, then cool, go for it.
Well, I mean, I know everybody's big on Shark. I mean, obviously that would be the easiest route. Shouldn't say the easiest because it's going to be expensive, but that would be, he's familiar with the system, and that would bring that vibe back to getting the team together, so to speak, right, for the locker room. So that I think is probably the best option. I just don't know that they have the cap to do that because I don't know, obviously, what he's looking for.
Okay. All right. Nick, I'm going to go back to you, and then I'll go after you. All right. Do you see us signing a running back? If so, who could you see us signing? I won't read the rest of it because that's irrelevant. Lindsey is not a free agent, guys. I can't stress that.
Yeah, he's been tagged. He's been tendered. James White is I don't see us signing a running back. Kyle Shanahan loves undrafted running backs. So if any running backs come on this roster, I believe it'll be an undrafted guy. Plus you got Hasty coming back, Jeff Wilson coming back, Raheem Mostert coming back. So you're going to get an undrafted guy to compete, and whoever it may be, may be.
All right, I got the next one here. This one says, yo, fellas, would anyone be interested in signing Zach Ertz? Apparently the Eagles are letting seek a trade. And I'm going to say no. I like Zach Ertz because he's got steady hands, but he is not a good route runner. He's one of those 5 to 8 yards as far as depth goes, and that's not going to cut it here. We need a little bit more from our pass catching tight ends. The standard is a little bit higher here in San Francisco or Santa Clara than what it is in Philadelphia. Judge me. We're better than you guys. That's just what it comes down to. All right. Here we go. B, this one's for you. Now that we have signed some free agents, what is our needs in the draft?
Well, I think that they're probably going to do, like I was saying, they're probably going to do a few more depth need. We had free agents for depth out of the second tier, third tier, however you want to look at it. That's where I think they go next, so that they can take best player available when it comes time to draft. And they're not drafting for need; they're just taking what the best player that's available at whatever, if they decide to trade back or whatever they decide to do.
God, that is probably the answer of the night right there. I don't know what the rest of these questions hold, but that is phenomenal. All right, guys, we got about 4.5 minutes here. Actually, you know what? We're going to go till 17 minutes because we started 2 minutes early. So here we go. Mark, I'm going to reword this one here. Do you think we get any comp picks for Spoon, Solly, or KB?
That's on me?
Yeah. I'm sorry. That's on you.
I don't think we do.
KB,
I don't think so.
Warren is 7.5, right? He got 7.5 million on average.
Who?
Bourne. Didn't he get a 7.5 million average?
Is that how much his contract was?
Yeah, he got.
I know that Bourne had the best contract, and I would have to compare that to Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah, he had an $8 million average contract, and we ended up getting a 5 for him. So I would assume. Sorry, I'm not trying to steal your question, but
no, it's fine because I wasn't sure. I don't even know.
I think we should be getting a 6 for him probably, but that's also dependent on how many free agents get picked up that qualify.
Okay. All right, yeah.
Why would KB qualify though if he's an undrafted guy?
He's the only guy that signed a multi-year deal.
Oh, for
Everybody else
multi-year,
was
that's right.
everybody else was a 1-year deal, and you
Yeah,
don't.
that's right.
From what I can tell, you don't get them for 1-year deals. It's
Right.
multi-year deals, and then it's based off of the amount and playing time and da 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 da. KB is going to be the only one that's eligible for it so far, so that's why. The next question here is: will Brunskill get the job done, or do we need to sign an upgrade at the guard position? I'll be honest with you guys, and I might be on this ledge by myself. I like Brunskill at guard. Center, but guard, put this guy in there. He's okay, especially if the center is good enough to tell him, hey, this is your assignment right here. He's one of those guys that has to know what his assignment is. You think about Kendrick Bourne in his first and second season, right? The going to the wrong spot or lining up in the wrong place. So anxious and so excited to get out there. That's what you see with Brunskill. But once he knows what the assignment is, he executes. He really, really does execute. All right, so this one's going to be for B. Yo, fellas, would anyone be interested in Zach Ertz? Oh, God dang it.
Didn't we already do that?
Yeah, I did that one already. All right, here we go. What wide receiver do you see is going after to replace Kendrick Bourne?
Like I said earlier, I like Fuller. I mean, there's some rumors out there about that. I also like Schuster. So those are like my two top guys. I think I said that the other night too, but that I would go after.
Okay, I like it. You get a really good one here, Nick. Callie says, come draft time, what would be the pure indicator that we are making a push for Watson?
Pure indicator that we're making a push for Watson come draft time. That Jimmy Garoppolo is not on this roster. No, I can't say that. But I would say if we trade back.
Okay. I agree with you. Basically, if we don't take a quarterback as soon as we're on the clock.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So if we trade back, we're not moving up to get a quarterback. So I would think that Jimmy would be gone.
I agree. Sloppy Dickens is here. He says, oh, wait, that's not the right one. I'm sorry. That one's for you, Brian. This one's for me. Niner Faithful. He says, Trent contract, good or bad? We did a whole show, and we talked about the Trent contract, and we all settled on you don't pay Trent more than $20 million if it's only a 4-year deal. It's not more. It's not less than a 4-year deal. It's not a 4-year deal. It's a 6-year deal. That is what you want to do. Push that money out. By the time the end of that contract comes, the salary cap should be $230+ million. That's what you want to see. It's a great deal for the 49ers. Go out there, get that guy. You have outs in the last 2 years. If he's good and he's still playing well, you can easily afford him. That's the kind of deal that you want to see. All right. Brian, back to you, man. Did you guys see we interviewed Azeez Ojulari? Sorry.
So I did see that we interviewed him. I did not watch the interview.
Okay, but that was exciting. Come on. We did it.
Sure, but I mean, if you go back and look at who we've had our interviews with and had our official meetings with in previous years, we're about 50% on who we draft, roughly, at least since this regime has been in house. So I'm not overly excited. It's cool that he might be on their radar, but it might also be someone that they want someone else to think that they're looking at. It's all a chess game with that.
That's fair. That's very fair. And Kyle said that, if we like a guy and we think he's our guy, we won't talk to him so teams don't cue in on him. So that's fair. All right, Nick, who do you guys think is the answer at cornerback 2 or nickel, depending on where Mosley plays? So anyone not nickel, who is the guy?
Yeah, big shout out to Sam over. Big shout out to Sam over at Niner Wire. If you guys don't follow him, go over there and check his channel out as well. It's Niners Wire on YouTube. Sam does a great job over there. Who do you guys think is the answer at cornerback 2 or nickelback, depending on where Mosley plays? I don't know. I cornerback 2 right now, I think is going to be.
It's Mosley. That's fair to say.
Yeah, but are we talking about cornerback 2 behind Jason Verrett or cornerback 2 behind the starters?
I think what they're saying is there's 3 corner positions. You got left, right, and then nickel. So right. if Verrett takes one and Mosley takes the other, who's the next best option?
Right. So that's why I was saying that it's behind Mosley. So Mosley is a starter. So next best option. I think that we get to see. I think we get to see what Tim Harris is right now.
I like that.
Yeah.
I really, really like that. We'll elaborate more later on here. Do we restructure Jimmy Garoppolo? I'll keep this short and sweet. I'm going to say no. Jaron, I see your question, but we answered that already. All right, this one's for you, B. What are your thoughts on the Patriots loading up all this talent like Kendrick Bourne so they eventually trade for Jimmy Garoppolo? That's been the theory floating around on Twitter. What do you think?
Well, that isn't a fun conspiracy theory to think about, and I'm not saying it's not true. Obviously, they haven't restructured Jimmy's contract or done anything with his contract, so that leaves him open for that possibility. Then the Patriots can do whatever they want with him if that's even their target.
All right. Brandon says, I know the draft is still to come, but where would you rank us right now in the division, assuming Jimmy Garoppolo is the quarterback?
That's for me or Brian?
No, that's you, Nick. That's you.
Oh, no, the draft's still to come. Right now with the moves that we made, I think we're still, I think we still have a lot of question marks as in health, people coming back. So I'm going to still keep us at 4th right now. That's depending on the health of Nick Bosa, how Samson is, what we do in the draft. But right now, I'm still going to consider us at 4.
Okay. We're going to keep rocking out just for a little bit here. Let's see if I could find these questions. All right, here we go. This one is the next one. Do you guys think the Niners put themselves in place to take PBA with the signings?
Hurry up, you got 10 seconds.
That's BPA, right? No.
Yeah, probably
we got a
best
little bit
player
of time.
available.
We discussed that already. I'm sorry, so I won't answer that one. We already said yes to that. How much more time do you think they give Hurd? I think they give Hurd until the end of his rookie contract, 4 years. There's no need to get rid of him before then. The money's already allocated. You cut him before then, you're still on the hook for it. So you give Hurd all 4 years to heal up and see what they do. All right, Brian, you're going to get the last question of the night as soon as I find it, and then we will wrap this one up. All right, we're doing it a little bit different just because of the St. Patrick's Day shot at the beginning. So we didn't get anywhere near the 12:06. We're still at 12:03. They're laughing at me for doing the Rombo thing now at 12:04. No, that was not dope. I'm looking for questions. They really like the Rombo thing. That's insane. Why is that still up here? All right. We actually get to. All right. Here we go. With the O-line getting some love, do you think we draft a quarterback, Brian?
Did you ask that to me specifically? Because we will draft a quarterback, I think, but it's going to be further back in the draft than most people want to admit.
I like that. And then this will be the one to end the night because it's actually a contribution. It's the very next comment here. So, Nick, this one is for you. What do you think the biggest need on the team other than upgrade a quarterback? And what should we do with the 12th pick now?
I think the biggest need going into right now is a strong safety.
Interesting.
Only because I'm worried about slot corner. I'm worried about slot nickel, but we don't have anybody that's going to play strong safety right now.
All right.
On the roster. Who's playing strong safety on the roster?
No. We can't do that. That's fine. That's your answer. We will discuss this at another show on another show. All right.
What should we do with the 12th pick now? We already answered that. Best player available.
Yeah, BPA. So I like that. All right. That's going to do it for the show tonight, guys. We thank you all for checking us out. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Guys, please get home safely. Do not think that, oh my God, I'm good enough. I can drive. I think I'll be okay. Boop, boop. See, I'm okay. Don't do that, guys. If you have to give yourself a fake sobriety test, just call a cab. It's not worth it. Spend the $15 to $50. Get home safely, please. All right, guys. Any final words? Let's get up out of here. Nick?
Wear your masks in your Uber.
Brian?
Yeah, just to reiterate, your family would rather phone call at 4:00 in the morning than they would getting a message from the police.
Exactly. We're out of here, guys.
We love you.